Parents. Now, what happened recently?
Last Tuesday about 3:30, he called me on my cell at work, and I could just barely understand him, but he told me that he was in a hospital and he had been shot, and that was a shock right there. Trying to understand exactly what he was trying to tell me. We just in shock, didn't know what to ask. Tried to ask a little bit about, what happened. Are you okay? And he could tell me just a little bit, and then he had to get off the phone. But basically, at that time, when I went to see my wife, I knew he was in a hospital. I knew he'd been shot. That he said he was okay. He gave us a little bit more details into, what had happened, and so we felt a little bit at ease, as much as a parent could, just to hear his voice, and expressed to me that he wants to get better and get back over there and get back with his guys. Which, as a parent, I'm thinking, no, you need to come home and, get your rehab and all this kind of stuff done. But he had the mindset when I talked to him then that, we're going to get through this, and I'm ready to get back over there and join up with my unit, which, I'm very proud of him for that. I know he's well trained, and that's what he wants to do.
How much help, how much support have you received from this? Especially, you're stateside. You want to know what's going on with your son. You don't see him. How supportive has, let's say, the FRG or, Rear Dead Command, or what would you say?
Man, everybody has been great. After we got the call from Captain Brown, and he gave us some contact numbers, and he gave me an email address to contact his wife, and we did send her an email because we were concerned in talking to Ryan at Limestone that once he left there, we didn't really know how we would track his movements. We knew he was going to wind up in San Antonio, but we just didn't know how to track his movement. So I sent her an email, and I also sent AFN an email because I know y'all had done a story on him, and I figured out of the two, somebody will, give us some direction somehow or another. And the ladies the nurses at the hospital have been just super. When we call there, they just tell us everything that they can legally tell us, and then once Ryan had given them permission to talk to us fully, they have just been opened up. I can't say enough good things about the experience thus far. We got a call from a lady at Brooks in San Antonio Saturday afternoon. She told us when he was going to be arriving there. She gave us the directions on how to get into the Army system in order to, get travel orders and things like that, which we live close enough to San Antonio. We're only about 6.5 hours away. We told her we're going to be there anyway, regardless if orders get cut for us to go. And then this morning we've been on the phone with, the Department of Army's travel order section, and they have just jumped through hoops to get things going for us. So the whole experience, as bad as it is as far as the wounding part, the pulling together of the Army to help us and get us on the right path has just been great, just super.
I'm really glad. I have a question. He's the first wounded in the deployment. He just got awarded a Purple Heart. What do you think about that?
Well, I'm extremely proud of him. I wish he didn't have a Purple Heart, which would mean he was still over there doing his thing. But we're just thankful that the injuries he received is not life-threatening, and he should rebound 100%. And that was one of the things he told me in one of his first interviews, or first calls, was his commander come by and give him his Purple Heart. So we're extremely proud of him, just immensely proud of him. That he's a true patriot. That's all I can say.